Greetings, Goddess, Body, Mind, Spirit community. This is your Goddess Guru, Tara Omilade, here to share a word of inspiration with you on your path to self-realization and self-mastery. I am not in the best shape right now, not in the worst, but I was listening to the Cosmic Homegirl the other day. Let me see here. Today is May 28th, I think it is. Yeah. And she mentioned something that I don't always hear other astrologers talk about, but she definitely, if this aspect is there, she's going to talk about aspects that have to do with Neptune. There's a Mercury, I think, square Neptune aspect. And she mentioned in her video, this is Cosmic Homegirl here on YouTube, that when there's these aspects with Neptune, you have to be careful with being swindled, and when it's a negative aspect, swindled, conned, robbed, different things like that happening. Well, this morning at 3:44 a.m., my husband was already up, like, taking care of his beard and stuff. And we hear the doorbell start ringing, 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 ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I'm like, what the frick? I was still asleep, so I awakened to this doorbell ringing. And my husband goes to the door and he says, well, I don't know. I was so disheveled. I don't know if he said anything, but he looks out and he sees a young naked woman standing outside of our door. And she was, like trying to cover up her private parts. And he was going to try to see, did she need help? And when he opened the door, she didn't say anything. So he didn't know if she was sort of like the front for somebody who was going to try to bust through the house. So he opens the door. I don't think he said anything to her. She definitely didn't say anything to him. But she just stood there. And so he just closed the door and was like, call the police. So I called the police or whatever. And of course, by the time they got there, she was gone. My husband didn't see where she went, but he thinks that she perhaps is a victim of trafficking. We really don't know why this lady was standing at our door. But I was like, this is such a freaking Mercury square Neptune, whatever the aspect is. I have my little thing here, but I just wanted to put y'all on alert just because it stood out. Like, I don't see any other astrologers saying that about Neptune. April always. Yeah, it's Mercury square Neptune. It's exact on May 30th. But you could feel it 1 to 2 days before. So this is 2 days before. So y'all, we need to just realize, and the way Lotta describes it is, it's a fog. Well, April 2, it's a fog, and over, that's what Neptune brings. It brings a fog. April talked about how it dissolves boundaries. So this is why people do a lot of thievery when there's a Neptune aspect, that especially is a negative one, that it dissolves boundaries, so they feel like they can have your stuff. They want to come and get your stuff. I don't really know how to interpret this. It's like 2 hours later. Like I said, I was awakened harshly out of my sleep, and so I'm completely disheveled. But I said immediately, why in the world did this happen? This has never happened to us. So I'm thinking it's something with this Mercury Neptune aspect that's going on, and I just wanted to get on and let you all know to just really take care. Just be careful with being conned, with being swindled, with things seeming one way but another, because my husband was feeling sort of guilty for not trying to see, is this woman trafficked? And I'm like, no, you did the right thing. Call the police, honey. Call the police, because we don't really know what this was about. We live in just the average neighborhood. Ain't nothing going on. I had just told neighbors yesterday, new neighbors in the neighborhood, this neighborhood is great. I don't have any problems here. But, with Neptune, things aren't what things that are normal don't look normal, or whatever is presenting itself is not really what it was. I will say I do feel horrible if that young lady is being trafficked. We did hear police sirens later, which I'm thinking there's no reason to put police sirens on for a naked lady, all right? They didn't even put their sirens on when they came to our house. So I'm hoping and hoping and hoping that something was done to help her out. We don't know where she went. So, anywho, May 30th is the exact date. You could feel it from today, the 28th, through, I would say, June 1st. So, just be aware, y'all. Take care, take caution. Fog in the sky means fog below is what Lotta said. So if it doesn't feel right, because that's the thing about Neptune, you'll have a feeling, even though you'll be looking like, huh? So if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't look right, you might want to get a second opinion, or just don't go with it. Just keep things as chill as you can. And even like, with it being Mercury, we have to watch ourselves being hacked. Identity theft, anything that has to do with communication, stuff like that. We just have to really be careful. On a lighter note, it could just be, miscommunication. We think we said something, we really didn't. I'm guilty of that. Or someone said something to us, we hear it one way, that's not what they said, so we have to just sort of be careful with that kind of thing. So look, Lotta put here confusion. That's exactly what that was this morning for us, a state of confusion. Also avoid gossip. But, maybe we can use this to be something positive, for the things that we can't control, such as being creative in our communications and writing, and spiritual, and being kind in the things that we say, sharing, kinder posts and different things like that. So I hope that this helps you all out. Sorry it's not good news, but I would be going crazy if I did not have an astrological explanation for what just happened to me this morning. Love y'all, and I'll be on soon. I have some stuff I want to share with y'all, okay? All right, talk to you soon. Peace.